Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey vlog! Hey guys! Pre-rehearsal. Hi, I'm Haley, this is me before rehearsal. Hi, I'm Katie, this is me before rehearsal. Hi, I'm Nia, this is me before
This is me, this is my vlog. Thank you. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to the Crafty Queers YouTube channel. I am aware we've been a little MIA, working on content ideas, graduating high school, starting college, all those fun things. This is the vlog that's about a month overdue at this point, documenting our experience and our process making Cheshire Cats cardigan for Starlight Theater Collective's production of Alice by Heart. We started this in April. It's now almost August. Our show was at the beginning of July. This is well overdue, but you know what? That's the way life goes. So I hope you enjoy this, and
our viewers might be wondering how we ended up here. Well, back in April, I had seen a bunch of my friends posting about the auditions for this show, and, well, I had never heard of this program or this show, but I was graduating, and I wasn't ready to leave my friends, who I had only gotten to do one full school year with, and so I decided, screw it, and I filled out the interest form. I mean, it came back to me, and I thought it was going to be $350 at a maximum. I wasn't going to do it, but my friends all told me the directors were so nice, and the directors were very understanding, and I emailed the team, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this financially, and we went back and forth for a couple of days, and we finally settled, and I finally auditioned, and it was great. One of the things I had suggested, partially because I wanted the exposure from my business, was offering to make and donate the costume pieces for the show, because I knew that there was going to be some things that needed to be crocheted. I was to pass a whole bunch of personal drama and fighting to get to rehearsals and missing a whole bunch of rehearsals and yada yada yada. And now we're in Tech Week, and I quite literally cried when I saw Jackie in the cardigan on stage for the first time.
good morning guys. It is the morning of day 2, so we're doing a check-in for day 1 of the Cheshire project. I'm still really excited about this. We went to Walmart to get yarn. I found like the perfect Cheshire Cat yarn. Like, look at this and tell me this is not the perfect like Cheshire Cat color scheme. Like, it's freaking perfect and I love it. But the progress for day 1 slightly minimal because the yarn decided against me. But hold on, I have to set the mic down. That was the progress for day 1 bar, because I want to be transparent about how much this is costing us out of pocket at this point. So yesterday I took a Walmart run, found that amazing Cheshire yarn, by the way, freaking love it. But yesterday with tax, and I'll put like a screen grab of the receipt up here with like addresses cut out, but yesterday was a total of almost $40 worth of yarn and a new crochet hook. Wow. And I don't even know if I have all the yarn I need. Do like a cost tracker somewhere on the screen to keep an eye on it, because, you know, it's up there. And then I am also keeping track of like statistics of how much I've worked each day and how far along we are within the project, because right now I truly have no clue how many days this is going to take me. And also it gives me like a boost of motivation to see like how far I am in the current piece of the project I'm working on and how far along I am. Supposedly, my math is terrible, but supposedly how far along I am in the total piece itself. So the numbers for day 1 was I did 17 rows of the back panel, so that is 25% of the back panel, give or take, because I might have to add a few rows, because the girl playing Cheshire is frickin' tall. So I may have to add a few rows, so that might throw off numbers, but I won't find out until next Friday. But that is 25% of the back panel done, and that is 5.67% of the entire piece done. I don't know if that's right, because I already screwed it up once trying to calculate it last night. About 7:40 in the morning, and I'm getting an earlier start today because I didn't start working yesterday until about 3, and I stopped working at about 8:30, and there were a lot of breaks in between there, and I think I only worked like 2 or 3 hours, but I'm not like actually keeping track. I'm just going by days. Worked on the project, so I'm hoping to have a lot more done by tomorrow's check-in. Hopefully the entire back panel, if not at least over 50% of the back panel, because if I can do 25 yesterday, I'm hoping I can do at least another 25% of it today, which is very exciting. At least we're hoping for that much. But we're starting this we started this May 22nd. It's now May 23rd, 2025. Hopefully this vlog comes out before July 5th, but if not, it is what it is. Good morning, guys. It is the morning of day 3, so day 2 check-in time. Very exciting. We finished our first skein of color last night. Super duper exciting, because that means we're 1/6. I only have 6 skeins of color, but I think that's supposed to be 7. I don't know, but we're making progress, and that is really exciting. So the statistics for yesterday, we got a lot done. Starting, I have 44.5 rows done. The half is when I ran out of yarn on the color skein, and I wanted to stop and be like, look, we did it, yay. But so that, the dramatic increase in percentages is pretty insane. So now we're at 65.44% of the back panel is done, and 14.88% of the entire piece is done. Super exciting that we have made all of that progress in a single day. So goal for today is to finish the back. That is going to be where I aim to get to. If I can start a front panel, that would be lovely, but I don't know if I will. If I will get that far. Fingers crossed I get there, but probably not, because I still have 35% of the back to do, and while I did about that much yesterday, I don't know how much I'll get done today. Gonna set the mic down, show you the piece. It's freaking huge now, but that is how it looks right now. It looks really awesome. I love the way that it looks. I definitely feel like it fits the musical, which is Alice by Heart. I really love the like subtle color pattern that I've put in there, where I'm doing like 3 rows of the double strand of color in black, and then I do a single row of black, and it adds like, it's not like super noticeable, but it also helps. And I feel like if it was just color all the way through, it would look a little too chaotic, where like this kind of pulls it together. Oh, super good day yesterday. Hoping for another great work day today. If not, we'll get a good work day in tomorrow. I don't know, I might just nap today. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. Good morning, guys. It is the morning of day 4, so it's time for check-in for day 3. So we did finish the back panel yesterday. Super exciting. Freaking glad to have it done. I probably could have gotten more of the first front panel done, but I really did not feel like it. I just wanted to sleep, and so that's what I did. Was I finished the back panel, and then I went and I took a nap, and it was great. But yesterday, and I will explain it because it'll pop up over here when I start talking, is I did change around how the statistics sheets look, where the thing in parentheses is now how many rows of that piece I have done, and the row number up top is the total rows, because I was getting confused. But yesterday, we did 74 rows out of the entire piece, 100% of the back panel, yay, and then 8.82% of the front panel, and then that leads us to having 24.75% of the piece done, which means we'll hit a quarter of the piece done today, which is very exciting news to have. It's freaking massive, but I love it. There's also, I'm sure it'll get edited in around here in post for day 3's check-in, but my cat interrupted me yesterday, and it's a really funny clip, so I will edit it in here. Hello. Excuse you. Hello. How's it hanging? You're standing on your brother. No, this is not for you. This is for Jack. This is for Jackie. This is not for you. I know you want to eat it, but it's not for you. It's for a cat, but it's not for you. Oh, hi, Cassie. No, Loki, it's not for you. Don't smack me. It's probably just to finish that front panel, because it's like half the size of the back panel. So I'm hoping if I just grind it out that it'll get done and I'll be done with it. And I can start the second panel. Been working on a business email to Team Starlight. It's like calling them Team Starkid, but okay, their full government name is Starlight Theater Collective. I refer to them as Team Starlight because that's how I open all my emails. It's just good morning, Team Starlight. So working on a business email to Team Starlight this morning to send to them to be like, hey, here's some things I'm gonna need for the vlog, i.e. I want to do I referenced Extreme Home Makeover, and I'm just like, I want to have like a dramatic move that bus type of reveal of revealing the cardigan to the entire cast and crew, and then I'm gonna do for like promo for both this show and then also to highlight our page because I'm here and I don't got cash to pay for this show, so I'll just pay in doing promos for them. But I want to do like mini cast and crew interviews to post to our social medias, but then on Instagram, have it where we can invite the collaborator and have it so that it's posted on our Instagram and their Instagram to kind of like promote the show, be like, hey, here's the team behind the show, here's some of the cast in this show, come see us July 5th. We still don't have a location announced, but we have build days because our first build day is June 1st, and I will be there. I also ordered all of my 90% of my costume pieces last night, so I'll put a Amazon screenshot of everything that I had to order for it last night, because if you don't know, I play a pigeon and a knave. I almost said knave. It's pronounced when I first read the cast list, so I've always said knave, but it's apparently just knave, which is really disappointing, because why would there be a K? But it's really great. I'm really excited, because now I will have 2 vests, and one's green. We also had our Spirit Days announced yesterday, so I will put those up, because those are super fun, and I'm really excited that we get Spirit Days, and that our directors are awesome, and we get to like have spirit days, and also that they were willing to work with this tiny small business with like 4 orders at the time of filming. Really fun, really exciting for us because we'll get to go out there, and we have this vlog that'll come out eventually. It is super awesome, and it's been a lot of fun working on the cardigan, and our next rehearsal is next Friday. I'll put in a date for reference because our show is July 5th, but they want all payment due by 2 weeks before. So I got like a month. I'm set, but it is super fun. Very excited for this show. Day 3's update. Now we go to day 3. Now we go on to day 4. Hello there. It has been literally 2 weeks since I filmed the check-in video. I got really bad about it, but it's fine because I had interstitials that I wanted to put in anyways. But because it's been 2 weeks, I come bearing receipts. I have like a 3-page document of everything that's happened, both involving the project, involving the business, and then like involving the show over the last 2 weeks. We're now on day 17, and we're doing really well. Our last check-in was for day 3, and then I got really bad about doing things, and hold on, I have it. I had a severe loss of motivation. I'll put the screenshots of everything up as I mention the days that come up. It's a really bad loss of motivation between days 4 and day 10, where I just did not do a lot, and if I did work on it, it was a row, maybe a row or 2 of it, and it was really bad. And I don't know if it was burnout or if it was just oh god, I set that expectation to do the full front panel in a day, and I got maybe 20% done, and I kind of crumbled under the pressure. I don't know. But we're here, and we're thriving now, so it's okay. We're going to start with the updates with the crochet, within the actual project itself. So on day 10, we crossed, I don't know if this is still accurate, because I changed all the numbers around, and I guessed on those numbers, but somewhere around day 10, we hit 50% of the project done. We finished the main body, so both front panels and the back panel, on day 11. We finished our first skein of black yarn, which is a huge milestone because we got the big boys. We got the big guys. We got the big guys. So we finished the first one of those on day 11. We crossed 75% done on day 14. I have it written down as day 13, but I know it was day 14 because I was adjusting things. I don't know if that's right. I don't really care. Today, day 17, we finished the first sleeve, and then I ended up making the sleeves longer than the pattern, and I spent nearly an hour guessing and trying to adjust my math because I didn't feel like going back through the pattern and individually counting all of the rows again. So within the math, the sleeves and the body are a total of 310 rows total, and then I threw in 2 rows for ribbing, so that's how we got to 312. I didn't feel like going back and actually counting how many rows of ribbing there was, so I spent an hour going back through and adjusting all of the percentages for the total done, and it was annoying. I hated it, but it's okay. It's what has to happen. And then show updates. It's really just the fact that Ollie, the other owner of the business, it's not just me here, there's also a blue-haired goblin running around, but he joined Tech Crew. He was gonna surprise me at rehearsal, and then the person who was supposed to drive me never showed up. Yeah, that was fun. But so then we had our first build day, maybe our only build day, because we got a crap ton done. I should have taken photos. I don't know why I didn't take photos. It's fine. But we had our build day, and that was how he kind of told me he was gonna surprise me, and then didn't work the way he planned. So it was just hey, look, I'm doing build. I'll put in the screenshot. I'm gonna find the screenshot of that text conversation. because I freaking love it. He paused for dramatic effect over text. I'm not even kidding you. But when he joined, he was assigned stage crew, and we were both a little sad because he does the sound design and operation for our other community theater. I was kind of hoping he would do sound. Surprise, surprise, he got promoted. He got promoted like a week or two later, and now he's doing the sound for Alice by Heart, which is so exciting. And then he came with 2 nights ago to rehearsal, and then he ended up spending the night at my house because we got back at like 10 because we stopped for ice cream on the way home. Big general collab and business updates from the past 14 days since we've talked. I talked it over with May, who's one of the 2 directors, about pricing the other night, and I don't have that number. I will have the number of tickets. I need the next rehearsal is Tuesday, so I should have the number of tickets I need to sell by Tuesday, and I'll edit it in here when I'm editing all the clips together and stuff. But tickets I'll have to sell because I cannot actually pay to participate in the show, because it's like $310 or something. $310 or something like that to be in the show. Maybe $305. I don't remember. But I'm paying through all of these methods. So the Crochet collab, some other stuff that I'm gonna mention in a second, and then build, and then ticket sales, because I can't pay in cash because I'm a broke loser. Thing that I'm gonna mention is I am gonna do, within the next handful of rehearsals, I'm gonna be doing like cast and director interviews. I'm gonna hope to get all 4 directors, because we have Kay, who's music, May and Ginny are like the actual directors, and then there's Gavin, who's our student choreographer. So I'm hoping to get all 4 of them. I don't know. I could probably steal Kay, because Kay and music review do not go together, and we sat there doing blind karaoke instead of going over music the other nights, but it's okay. But then I also want to do like cast interviews, so when I'm like, hey, I'm working on a vlog, take photos and videos for me, please. But then also, if you are interested in being interviewed briefly for the show, come find me when we're both not doing something, and I'll interview you real quick, because it's like, hey, who are you? What's your role in the show? What drew you to the show? Yada, yada, yada. And then we are finally announcing the collab, like officially announcing it publicly, like on social media, this coming Tuesday as well, because I'm gonna do like the photos and videos, and I'll put in all of the hints here because I love how they turned out. But my favorite one is, I was going through and I was trying to think of things I could turn into like little emojis, and then I saw turtle emoji. Now, in Alice by Heart, there are these characters called the mock turtles, and they just keep adding mock in front of their names. So there's one character that's like mock turtle. I freaking love the mock turtles so much, and so I made what I'm calling a mock hint, and it's just a bunch of turtles, and I feel like it's such a stupidly niche reference, but that's the last hint, is this mock hint, and I don't know how I'm going to caption it, but I'm going to caption it with something good, and just completely confuse everybody who doesn't know Alice by Heart, and I'm so excited, and this is the peak of my sense of humor. I'm gonna edit it in here, because I really hope somebody else gets the joke. Anyways, and then we had an announcement event that we tried. Yeah, TikTok flagged the video for having QR codes, and it didn't have QR codes, and it didn't go on the FYP, even though I needed it to be on the FYP, and it was terrible, and I spent like 8 hours fighting TikTok, and they didn't like me, and yeah, it didn't work, but we got a follower on Instagram from this event called Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve, you are the real champ of this. And then we finally like mostly got the website set up, and then we get an email from Square that they can't verify Ollie's bank information. Ollie and I are both pulling our hair out over this, because this is probably going to require Ollie to actually call Chase and verbally fight somebody. Our 1-year anniversary is Monday, the 16th. So on the 16th, we're dropping our new logos. Yay! I spent like 3 hours trying to design these, and it was terrible. And then the 17th is this being announced finally. And then the 18th, hoping and praying we get the website working and we get payment working so that we can launch the website. If not, we're going to announce, like, hey, when we get the website up and running, which we do not know when that's going to be just yet, we're going to have coloring pages. And you can buy coloring pages. And if you have a specific design that you would like to see, drop it in the comments. And maybe we'll make it. Because I only have mandalas made at the moment. Man, I'm out of breath from yapping. Okay, anyways. So the catch-up of stats for today is 100% of the body and sleeve number 1 are done. Super exciting to be done with those. I'm going to move over so I can edit it in. So 100% of the body and sleeve number 1 are done. So I only have 2 things left on this project to do. And then with my screwed up math, it is about 82.37% done. I don't know if that number is correct. I don't care enough right now. My brain is tired. I am tired. I am in pain. So we'll see how it goes. Next time you see me, hopefully I'll have the entire thing done. If not, it's me at rehearsal. Peace. Hi guys, so I am here with Jackie, who plays Cheshire. I am such a simp for Jackie in the cardigan. It's so pretty. So how did you discover the show?
I saw like posts, and then I saw like a bunch of people talking about it, and then I wanted to look into it more. So I went.
Did you have any knowledge of Alice by Heart before?
Yes, I had like a big kick for it in the beginning of the year, like during homecoming. So like that was all I was listening to. So.
Yeah, could not relate. I was completely lost until about 2 weeks ago. What's been your favorite part of rehearsals?
Really just having fun with the cast and hearing everyone just like sing out, like really put themselves in the characters is really cool.
Do you have a favorite part of our show?
I like, it's really sad at the ending because I think it's really cute.
And the ending is really pretty. Who is your favorite character in the show?
I think, I can't choose. Everyone is just, I love how there's a lot of really strong women characters in the show. And they're played by some really strong singers. And yeah, I love everybody.
Yeah, this show is really cool. If you could walk up to May and Ginny right now and look at them and go, we're doing this show next summer, what show would it be?
The Notebook.
Oh, that's a good show.
Yes.
See, I'm just gonna try and bribe them into doing Mamma Mia. I want to be Donna, and also I've been staring at the stage for so long that my brain is kicking into director mode of like, we could do this thing and this thing.
I feel that.
Thank you.
All in all, this project took me nearly a month or 30 days to complete, over 2 months, plus that week of burnout we talked about. I absolutely adore how this cardigan turned out, and Jackie looks so stunning in it on stage. I quite literally could not stop taking photos and filming her in it. I have like 9 million saved. I'll put in a thing of my B-roll folder here. I cannot wait to see what we're doing next summer and what the collab opportunities will look like. By the way, May and Ginny, if you're watching, hit me up. I want to do Mamma Mia. I have ideas that would work with the West stage. Please let me do Mamma Mia. Alice by Heart has truly been one of the best experiences I've ever had within theater, and I am so grateful I got to be a part of this. The show definitely had ups and downs, and there were moments where I wasn't sure if I'd ever stay or ever do it, but I'm so glad I did. The friends I made and the show itself has been the best part of my summer. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and if you made it to the end, drop a comment with a lobster emoji to tell us you made it through, and also to confuse everybody who didn't make it through. Bye guys!